Greetings from the GLAAD Media Awards and the blue carpet. Let's check in with Tim Moss. Hey Tim, how are things?
Ryan, oh, everything is wonderful. How are you?
I'm really good. It was so exciting to see you here.
Gosh, likewise. I haven't seen you in so long. This is great.
When I saw you, you were on the blue carpet and you've just released some brand new music, so I didn't know if you were walking the carpet, but it turns out you were doing interviews here at GLAAD today. Tell me about some of the highlights. Who did you see at this year's 27th Annual GLAAD Media Awards?
Oh, well, actually, Jason Biggs. I enjoyed meeting him. We didn't get a chance to talk. I was cleared down at the very end, so by the time people came around, I didn't get to get a lot of the interviews, but it was wonderful. Right. And I can't think of the supermodel, and then I'd have to look up the names. I'm really bad with names.
There was that many people.
Yeah, there was. There was a lot of people.
Nice.
It was amazing, an amazing night. It was great.
Wonderful chat with Randy Jones, original cowboy from the Village People.
Yes,
what type of things did you guys talk about?
I've known Randy for years. We kind of talked about just the state of the entertainment industry and the LGBT community and how it's shifted and changed and evolved. And it's like we're in an evolution right now where it's going up to a new level of understanding and acceptance in the country as well.
Now, speaking of a new level, right now we are honoring the premier shows and LGBTQ media. Who do you think is doing the excellence right now? Who do you really want to shine the light on and say, yes, they are doing it right, as we're at the GLAAD Media Awards?
Oh my goodness! Oh, there's so many people. See, I don't work that much on the national level. I do more local in New York City. So I would say people like Randy Jones, like yourself, like Robin Bird, Michael Musto. All of these people, they're the ones that are, Kathy Moreno-Thomas, that are on the front lines of the LGBT community and have paved the way for where we're at tonight. You know, that's who I celebrate, who are, I guess, more the local crowd of New York City.
Now let's paint the story forward. Where do you think you'd like to see our excellence in a couple of years from now? Where do you think we need to shine the light and brighten things up a little bit more as far as equality and bringing our stories forward?
Like what medium? I would say television. Television has really made a lot of progress, but in my opinion, a lot of it is still kind of stale. It's very predictable. It's very stereotypical a lot, rather than just showing like real characters, like a real gay person, not that over-the-top, flaming, blah, blah, blah. You know, they have a tendency to show the stereotypes rather than actual reality.
Now let's talk about what's happening right now. You have a brand new music video coming out. Yes. Tell us about your career path. You know, you're on the carpet as a celebrity, I might add, as well. Tell us about your career path. What's new and exciting for you?
Oh my gosh, I have my first single coming out, which is called Free Again, and that's very fitting. It's basically talks about how when we're first born into this world, we are our pure selves. We're authentic. We don't care how much money you make or what your skin color is, or none of that matters. But as we grow up, we're taught all of that. And that's the beginning of anxieties and depressions. And what the song is about is getting back to that place of pure authenticity within yourself and being free again, which is in a way actually what is happening in me in my own personal life and personal journey right now, is I'm trying to learn how to free myself from all of the past and the guilt and all of that I've been carrying with me for much of my adult life. So it all kind of coincides. But I have the music video coming out next week. I've got the single and the EP release on May 24th.
Yeah. Now, would you say you had to go backwards to go forwards, thinking maybe that you missed a step, or was it just something so pure and honest about childhood that lured you back?
What do you mean? Well, it's really about getting that place. We all have that place of who we really are inside of us. And I kind of grew up feeling that who I was wrong. Those were the signals that I got. Boys are not supposed to play with dolls, and I always like to play with dolls. Things like that. So I thought, oh well, I'm wrong, you know. So I grew up kind of thinking that I was a mistake, and what the song is about is getting back to realize, no, I'm not a mistake. I am real and being true to myself. That's the whole point. I'm learning to really love myself for who I really am. And I'm having to reacquaint myself with who I really am and what my real desires are. It's very complicated, but it's all very wonderful.
Let's celebrate that success story.
Yes.
How did you get to that point? Where did you find that inner love for yourself? How did you get to this glorious point of saying, I love Tim Moss? This is a great connection.
Actually, I'm still getting there. I'm still working on it. But I went through like a 20-year, a very dark, deep, dark 20-year drug and alcohol addiction, that it's quite a miracle I'm here talking to you today. It was that bad. And coming out of that was the beginning of my awakening.
Okay.
And I've put in a lot of work and made a lot of changes, and I'm learning to finally trust my heart and trust my instincts and allow them to lead me. So that's kind of where I'm at, and it's fun. Yeah.
Well, Tim Moss, it's always a pleasure. Now, before I go, where is your joy story? Tell me the happiest Tim Moss story you can right now.
Oh my goodness.
Bring us to the happy place.
Trying to think. When I was a little boy, birthday party, I just remember being chased around the tree, and we were laughing and screaming so loudly that and just freely, just totally free again.
Thank you, Tim Moss, on the red carpet at the GLAAD Media Awards.